It's a Texas weather discussion video. This is for Friday, the 16th of August. I'm Donovan Neal. Hot and humid are the two words for this weekend and through parts of next week. But for the latter half of next week, we'll have some shortwave troughs. That'll actually cool some temperatures down just a little bit. So here's the upper air map across the nation this morning. You can see we have that upper high pattern still off to the west of us. The shortwave trough, the jet stream pattern remains to the north as always. Temperatures mostly in the upper 70s to low 80s at 6:45 this morning, and we'll be around somewhere around the triple digits area with heat indices around 105 this afternoon. And across the watch warning map, got some things. Some heat advisories in effect for a couple of Texas counties across the state. And of course, in Florida, we have a flash flood watch in effect for parts of central Florida and parts of the coast. And also, we have an excessive heat warning for parts of Arizona and parts off to the west of us. But down here in North Texas, we remain quiet. On the outlooks, we have an enhanced risk of severe storms for areas between Kansas and Missouri. And we have couple of standard slight risks. Day 2, tomorrow, risk of severe storms for parts of the Central Plains through parts of the nation's Corn Belt. And on day 3, we have a risk of severe storms through parts of the Midwest. Here's the average rainfall for the next 7 days. Most of the rain actually stays out in Florida where they have that flash flood watch in effect. But down here in North Texas, nothing for much of the state. Now, I have a feeling that'll be that way for a while, which is why we're having a little bit of abnormally dry to some drought conditions for parts of the state. Even in South Texas, near the Mexican border, they're going through extreme drought for one localized area right there. But for most of North Texas, we're abnormally dry, and that's because we haven't received a good soaking rain in several weeks. So let's go to the tropics. Nothing new expected for the next 5 to 7 days, but of course we're going to be watching that Gulf system that I'll show you in a little bit. So let's go on to the models here. This is the 06Z run of the GFS fellow this afternoon at 4 o'clock local time. You can see we have that trough in the north down here. Mostly sunny skies, not much change in the weekend. Highs mostly in the upper 90s near the 100-degree range. Same thing on Saturday, and pretty much the same deal on Sunday. Not much change, mostly sunny. Highs mostly in the upper 90s to around the 100 degrees. Not much change for the middle of the week. This is Monday. This is Tuesday. And this is Wednesday. Not much change going on. Highs mostly in the upper 90s. I don't think we'll reach 100-degree weather by that time, as that upper high pattern backs off to the west, and will allow a few shortwave patterns to come across. And it's pretty much the same deal on Thursday. Mostly sunny skies. Highs mostly in the upper 90s. And here's a week from today, Friday the 23rd of August. You can see we have that trough out in the Gulf. You can see that's pretty much our tropical mischief right there that I was talking about. And down here, the GFS wants to bring it up towards the Texan coast, and of course that'll mean some good soaking rain. Mean some good rain for parts of South Texas if I were to verify. But let's go out 10 days. This is Monday the 26th. You can see we have that short wave out near Arkansas, and down here, that's pretty much the remnants circulation of that tropical mischief right there. So pretty much curves it more to the north and east. And if that's the case, then North Texas would more than likely be on the dry side of the circulation. But we'll continue to watch this for a long time. Let's take a look at the numbers for the next 15 days. Highs mostly in the upper 90s through the 21st, but then we have those short waves coming through. The upper high pattern backs down, and we'll mention highs mostly in the low to mid 90s as we get ready to close out August with overnight lows in the upper 70s. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. Our notes in the blog. My next video will be posted at around 7 a.m. Monday morning. If you can't catch your local TV stations on the air this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and Godspeed.